good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha ha.
Now you can hear me? Where's the camera? I gotta figure that out. Why I lose? I must have changed something in the settings. Okay. Good morning. I was probably muted the whole time. Okay. Let's just get these two installed and then I'll quit and get to our game. I'm behind, it's okay, we'll get there. I was setting up a multiplayer cross-platform map, but we'll go to our other game. Unless all of a sudden somebody goes, hey, can we play cross-platform? I'm like, we gotta download Eldorado and then we're good to go with cross-platform. Do a map setup. We won't wait till the map is downloaded. That's going to take way too long. At least right now. Yeah, the map creator definitely is a Case IH fan, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. And we'll come back and load the map another time. Okay, back. Let's change this. Active. Launch game from here. Okay, how's it going, Miss Thing? Multiplayer. Continue. Start. Alright, we got that huge field to disc and seed with sorghum. And all the grass to cut, and all the fields to spray with herbicide. Miss Thing? What? I'm not gonna do anything anyone tells me to do. $30%. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I guess you guys can't see the 30% because my camera's covering. 60%. 65. Got a count going. 70. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for the subscription, Miss Thing. %. We're almost there. 85. Stuck at 85. 95. Let's go. Running with our Ford over here. Do this. Disc this field and then seed it. Probably have to roll it, fertilize it, lime. And all those fields that we seeded yesterday all have to be sprayed with herbicides for weeds. So those are pretty loud. So how are we all doing today morning? Besides me yawning. How's the Bonnie channel doing? Yes, FS22. Correct. Playing in 1953, so all our equipment is 1953 or older equipment. So it's a bit of a struggle with this old iron. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Ford is working really well through all these weeds. I've got a Model A, John Deere Model A in here with the tricycle wheel setup. That's a tractor we use regularly. I'm sorry, you can go fuck yourself. I will drive the tractor I'm driving right now. No, I just told Missy a thing. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. We are currently driving the Ford. We'll get to the John Deere. We don't have to jump in it right now. Side road down here, and we'll set that up for next pass. Okay. like nobody has patience to wait for me to get to the stuff. We run the John Deere all the time. We're not going to just stop everything. Like, I got people coming in demanding to play a different map right now. It's like, no! You go play that map right now. We're playing this right now. Make a bunch of passes with this. It'll get boring doing the whole field, so we'll probably do a few passes with this. And then we'll switch tractors and start cutting grass or something. Or switch tractors and start seeding. And that other tractor may or may not be the John Deere. I might go out of my way to make sure it's not. What other farming sim games do I have? I started with FS15, so I didn't play FS15 very much, but I played a lot of 17 and 19. And honestly, 22 is just, it should have just been a DLC for 19. Cool for Steam to do. Let us sell our old game. That'd be awesome. Resell used games. That'd be. I'd be a fan of that. They're not, because they don't want used games out there. Let's say 5. We'll do 5 rounds of each job before switching to the next job. So that was 1. Bonnie channel, your sub has come through. Thank you. Farm Sim Freak, hello, how's it going? Thanks for swinging by and saying hi. If you guys want to see more of farming sim, check out Farm Sim Freak's channel. Basically does the same thing we do here. Nobody hears those beeps and bongs. That's just not a thing you guys are hearing. We just pretend those don't happen. I wish there was a way of turning those off. You can turn the lines off. The lines aren't visible. But I wish you could have turned the alerts off, the beeps and that would be a good add to that mod. Moon probably says it in bright letters right atop, over top of the thumbnail when you clicked on it. Western Wilds. Alright, that's 2. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Message the... Just so that we didn't have, you know, the giveaway that we're cheating. Farm Sim Freak, do you see... did you mean to be in vertical or horizontal? I'm literally doing 2 streams right now. I don't know if you've considered doing 2 streams at once. If you go to my channel, you'll see two live streams right now, the same channel, live at the same time. If you're watching on your PC, you'd be better off swinging over to the horizontal stream. It might be possible to go under depth controls and turn it off. That might be possible. I haven't tried that. Yeah, we started this 3 weeks ago where we stream 2 YouTube videos at exactly the same time. One is horizontal for TVs and PCs, and one is vertical for people that hold their cell phone vertically. Well, if you hold your cell phone like this when you're watching, you should be on the vertical channel. If you're watching like this, you should be on the horizontal channel. Yeah, you gotta watch a bunch of YouTube videos on how to. I use OBS to stream, and there's literally just a plugin that plugs into OBS. And you just make 2 stream keys for on YouTube. Once you're set up, it's basically as hard as learning OBS the first time. You gotta learn OBS again for the first time, set it up, and then it just works. As if, like, it's a couple extra things you have to set up at the beginning of the stream. And the amount of extra subscribers you get is crazy. There's a big difference. YouTube pushes vertical a lot more than horizontal. Like it's worth the extra work. It is work. It's a little extra work to get it all set up, but your first one doesn't have to be fancy at all. You can just get it going, figure it out, and go from there. Having said that, Jess tried it on her PC. Her computer does not have the power to do 2 streams at once. Hey Kiram, how's it going? Welcome to the house. Welcome to the house? Sure, whatever. Jess's computer cannot handle a vertical stream and a horizontal stream, so don't get too fancy before testing it. We looked at what we would have to do to get Jess's computer to a point where she could. We're like, hey, maybe just replace the CPU, but looking at it, we have already replaced her CPU to the biggest CPU that motherboard can take. So basically, new motherboard, new CPU, new RAM. New computer, basically. So, yeah, it does take quite a bit of extra CPU juice to do the vertical and horizontal at the same time. And Kiram had to upgrade from copper to fiber internet to make the stream work. I am on copper, but I have 2 lines of copper. Alright, that was 3 times around the field. Although, excuse me, Farm Sim Freak, be ready for the squeakers. You're gonna have a lot more subscribers. But they will be 60 or 10-year-olds. Lots of kids. I don't mind for the most part. I told one to fuck off today morning already, but they will test your patience. It's like, no, not first thing in the morning. I'm yelling at kids first thing in the morning. I'm like, no. But yeah, it's worth looking into. And I don't think it's going to be a ride that's going to last forever. As all the creators start doing it, and YouTube keeps pushing the verticals, the more creators that show up in vertical, the less and less the vertical is going to be an impact. But right now, since so few people are doing vertical farming sim videos, we get, you know, priority. So never mind sim guy or farm sim freak, don't do it. No, never, nobody do this. The vertical sucks. It sucks bad. Nobody should do this. Just Kiram and me, that's it. Nobody else should do that. It's horrible. It doesn't work. It's terrible. Kiram, stop telling people to do vertical. Stop telling people how great it is. We need to keep that all to ourselves. Okay. Oh, I am so stuffed up. I feel like I'm just having allergies to everything. On Friday when I on Thursday when I loaded at the sawmill. Never mind. Man, there's some typos in there. Never mind your vertical. Your vertical is rubbish. There we go. Sorry, you just woke up. I woke up and then I had some squeaker come in and tell me what to do, and I was not ready for it because I started swearing right away. I'm like, no, we're supposed to be kid friendly, family friendly ish. And here I am yelling at kids. There we go. One more round and I will switch to a different job. I said I was going to do 5 rounds before switching jobs. Maybe. I hope not. I feel almost bad. Okay, last round. I'm switching jobs so that we're not going to be so bored watching the same equipment running in circles for the next hour. And Jess isn't here, or nobody else has joined, so there's many jobs to be done on here right now. So when I start the game, my audio is messed up. This must be something that I did on the outro. I shut the webcam off on the outro, but I probably didn't shut the sound off. Whenever I go back to my videos, it sounds like I'm breathing into the microphone all the time. Like, I should move the microphone a little further away. Probably still breathing into it. But I can tell you this, those blue Yetis that everybody talks about, how great you always get ads for them all, they're garbage. Don't buy a blue Yeti. Absolute garbage. I bought one and I returned one. I mean, the sound quality is fine. It's like as good as this microphone, except that no matter which setting I went to, it picked up all the background noise. You'd have to be in a sound room. In a sound room, if you have a sound room, the Blue Yeti's probably fine. I think I need to get like a shotgun mic. Just to have a microphone that basically only picks up where it's facing. Have a shotgun mic like mounted on top of the steering wheel or something, or on top of the monitor here facing me. That only picks up me and not the rest of the environment. So we gotta find a good shotgun mic, just so that we get rid of the breathing into the microphone. I'm gonna have to ask Jess to remove all the Easter stuff she added. Did it all on Stream Elements or something like that, I think. Hey, there's a train in the background. Well, let's do 5.5, just so that the tractor's on the other end of the field. I know, I lied to you. Terrible. How terrible. Hopefully nobody is offended.
Emotional damage.
Gray Flannel. It's the title of this song, Gray Flannel. Alright. Shell. Switch job. First time we're planting the field this direction, because this used to be two separate fields that direction, and we built the road through the field that other direction. So instead, the two fields used to run north to south. Now the two fields run east to west. All right. Unfortunately, our horses kind of failed. So no more horses. We will bring them back next year or in fall when we get some straw. I hope that's what killed them. I killed one of them anyway and I sold the other. I could jump in the John Deere like I was commanded to. Run the farm all. Cutter, load. Big weeds, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly normal. Law, thanks for the sub. I gotta change the color of that text because that's hard to read. Yeah. Gotta change the color of that text. I don't know how, but it must be done. nicely there. I didn't plant very well along the edge there. Well, while we're driving by here, just a reminder, we are fundraising for charity. We have fundraised $337.30, I think is what it says there. Kind of hard to read from my angle. It's all going straight to Beasties Children's Hospital, so if anybody would like to donate, our goal is to fundraise $3,766.16, because if you type that into a calculator and then turn it upside down like I did at the top there, it spells giggles. Fundraising for giggles. And anybody that donates any amount will get their name on my map for the rest of this year. Till the new year, your name will be on this map, or any map. If we switch maps, your name will be on that map, unless it's cross-platform. But so far, people that have donated: Kiram Gaming, Fearsome Rhino 2, Iron Thunder, Tori the Fluffin' Bunny, Coyote Dreams, Linda at 2, Cinefully Sinister, and Rems. Thank you guys so much for your donations. Really, really appreciate it. I'll never push hard for it and do the whole guilt-tripping people to try to donate, but if you guys have a little bit of extra cash, wouldn't mind if you guys swung by and clicked that link down in the description and donated a few bucks. Much appreciated. And if you're a streamer and would like to join the team, do that too. Thanks, Kiram. He says, please remember to like both streams, the vertical and horizontal, so that the streams get out into the YouTubeverse. a nice healthy cutting. First cutting a steer, so it's got all the nutrients from overwinter. We did fertilize, and we spread manure, liquid manure across the whole field, fertilized and limed the field in fall. So it'll be a nice healthy harvest here. Kilometers an hour, 8 kilometers an hour, give or take. It takes a while cutting all the grass. Debating of expanding the grass field. It'd be really nice to get some better cutters though. Really need is to get a tractor with a 3-point hitch on the front. I don't know which year we get that. Because once we get that'll change a lot of things. We can get a front end cutter. Not just a cutter, front end anything. That will completely change the way we farm. Mini map is showing a nice dark green for harvesting over here. Cinnamon bread. Hello. How's it going, cinnamon bread? Morning, Jess. Cinnamon swirl iced loaf cake. So it's not really bread. I'll have one of those. Yum breakfast. That's good. Coming to the end of the field. I should put it down. I'm not going to finish it. Don't steal them all away from me. Welcome back, Moon. Alright, that's 2 rounds. Starting our 3rd. At number 5, we switch jobs. Somebody better help me count or else I might lose count. After this, we'll jump in the John Deere Model A and do some seeding. Have three tractors on the road. There is a 4th tractor, but Jess was using that for herbicide. And that's way out in the middle of nowhere. Hit the pole, don't hit the pole. Don't hit the pole. We do not need the crash counter to go up. The yield is definitely less on this corner, or this half of the field. Different type of soil, so yield is lower. I am concerned about the rain in the forecast. That might be problematic. So, John Deere, farmhouse. Can't really gather this up with another tractor until the herbicide is done. That's okay. Hopefully it doesn't rain a lot and the grass will be fine. We will fast forward through the rain because there's nothing to do when it's raining. Rock 44, thanks for the sub. Hey Jess, can we change the font of that text when people subscribe? Because the blue is hard to read. I wouldn't mind if it was just a bold white. Estimating my width. And Steam Elements, we can't make that work on vertical yet, can we? It would have to be 2 separate accounts or something, so I don't remember how. Don't remember how we did that actually. Jeff says. Jeff says in theory we can make it work. Let's see if we can make that work. I just white, if it was up to me, I'd just make it the name white and bold and then the rest just normal white. Right now their names show up in blue. Test. Maddie subscribe. That's better. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Maddie's not a real person. For both streams, yes. Yes. For your streams, are you remembering to answer the AI question? No? Is that something I'm supposed to do every time? Because I did it the first time. I haven't done it since. Let's go take a look. I only did it the first time. I don't know if I can do it now. Oh yeah, I can here show. Oh yeah, so yes or no. So they want a yes or no. So, I have not done it. I did it the first time. They haven't prompted me. Oops. I don't know if that makes a difference in them promoting a video or not. But yeah, that should be something I do. I didn't realize that was every single time. For the other channel either. I got the prompt there once to do it, and then after that, if you don't answer, it might limit visibility, yeah. Maybe not right now, but in the future it will, as they get people used to it. But that should just be a prompt all the time. You shouldn't have to click show more. I'm not exactly a big fan of that they don't make that obvious. Should be able to set that in your preferences. Okay, this is round number 4. You're having arguments with YouTube? If you're battling YouTube, I think YouTube will win. Yeah, when you, yeah, exactly. When you submit, it should just come up as Hey, you didn't answer this question. Is that a yes or a no? Yeah. It's like this answer needs to be answered one way or the other. Just like for ads, you have to answer yes or no. You have to submit. You have to go through the whole list of. Oh, you're not monetized yet either. But when you say yes to ads, you have to go through a whole page of does your video have this? Does your video have this, and this? You've got to scroll all the way down and say no to all, or you have to click on yes, it has some of this, and yes, it has some of that, and then submit. They should do that same thing for AI. Big A's birthday today? Happy birthday, Big A. Another farming sim YouTube streamer. He's not here, but let's put the Big A up and say happy birthday, Big A. Hey Michael, how's it going? What have you been up to today morning? Since it's what? 12? You've already had lunch? Just as happy Easter to everyone. It is 8 degrees Celsius here. Michael with his weather. A high of 31 Celsius in Texas today. Yeah, that's warm. That's warm. Nice and toasty warm. I just realized what that does. It's going to raise my cutter. All good. All good, all fixed. Alright. So we got our 3 cows. Got 2 pregnant mamas, so we're gonna have calves soon. Well, I think maybe in July or August we'll have 2 calves. And we got the big horses on our gates. We had a big fail on our horses. That's our horse stables right there. No horses in them. Because apparently I'm a bad cowboy. Make an attempt again in fall. Hopefully we have enough money to make an attempt. My day started by getting up and getting on here. This has been my day so far. Got up an hour ago and started streaming an hour ago. A practical theory. And then after this stream, we've got to go eat food for lunch and then get ready for work. It must be nice being a Canadian federal employee because you get Good Friday, Saturday, Easter Sunday and Easter Monday off. 4-day weekend. What was this? This is our round number 5? I think this is round number 5, so after this we're gonna switch jobs. Jump into Model A and do a bit of seeding. Sounds good, Michael. Oh, you're working on stuff. I won't bother you then. No, I was just, Farm Sim Freak said that you might be able to get the beeps and boops from a GPS off in development tools. developer tools, but I don't know. Might be worth looking into in the future. Okay, we're going to have to go around all these barns. What's that? I can't hear what you're saying.
Read your chat.
Read my chat. A little spicy. Olinator? 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 How about Olinator? Hello, Olinator. That doesn't drop grass here, which means it's going to pile it all. Yeah, there it is. All up in one big pile. Love that game? That game, you mean Farm Sim 22? Assuming that's what we're talking about. This game? Cows are moving away. It's going to drop a big pile here as well, because it's not dropping. There it is. It's annoying. First round around the barn. Okay. That's on that channel. Means nothing. That happens quite a bit actually. I always appreciate the little floating hearts. Alright. We're going to take a break from cutting grass. Switch jobs. And let's go seeding with the Model A John Deere. My favorite sounding old school tractor. You guys want your names out on the map? All you have to go is click the link to the charity and donate $1 or 10 or 20 or 50 or 125 like the Remps did. And you'll have your name and a free shout out for the rest of the year. I guess not free, you had to donate to charity. There's our Model 8. Cedar. We're going to grab the cedar. Seed some sorghum. It's the only tractor we have with a tricycle wheel setup. Cedar is empty. You know what? I'll drop this for a second. Let's bring a bag of seeds to the field. Yes, we can run in FS22. When in first person view, you can run or walk. Up. Let's bring that to the field. Ooh, that is heavy. Front wheels want to come in the air. Steering is a little sketchy. Huh? You're experimenting with stream elements. Drop that right here. Nope. I want to drop the... There we go. Don't need that. Alright. Let's go grab the cedar. Forgot where I put it. No way! I did not know that, Kiram. Michael, did I ever... I don't know if I ever threw your logo up, Michael, or Kiram's. And Big Ten Gaming hasn't told us anything about him, so we can make some AI art about Big Ten. Here, let's throw Michael up. Yes, happy Easter to everyone. Thank you. Cedar. Okay, let's do this. I don't think I threw Kiram's AI art up either. Kind of dropping the ball here. I know, how dare I? Kiram's like, bring on the crows! We gotta wait for Michael's to disappear. I do like this John Deere tractor. It's definitely my favorite of all the tractors we own right now. Got 94 hours on it. 94.9 hours. I didn't say anything about what time I went to work today, other than after lunch I get ready for work. We don't live close enough to the eclipse to actually see it, so no. We're not gonna get to watch the eclipse. If you guys live close enough to watch the eclipse, highly recommend it. It's pretty awesome. I am headed to Grand Forks to load in Grand Forks, or unload in Grand Forks, reload, and then head to Surrey for a delivery in Surrey. Michael says he's in the path of totality. Yeah. It's a pretty good experience watching a total eclipse. Let me guess, ALNHRTQF, you skateboard. CERN Collider is making the God particle on the same day. Oh, so they're doing that same experiment again? Making a micro black hole? I guess they're trying to repeat experiments, or try to learn new things from the same experiment, or make little variations to the experiment. No. He wasn't sure either. He just goes, it might be something worth checking out. So the answer is no. Oh, let's bring the crows on. Here come the crows. Boom. And Kieran sitting under his tree with his chainsaw. Oh, really? I would like that. Is it set up one time and forget it, or you have to do it every single winter? That would suck. Kieran's all excited about the crows. You asked Kieran a question? I didn't even see the Kieran question. Oh, so your trees are too wide for all your equipment? You're gonna have to get the really, really expensive ones. Bigger harvesters. Is this on Mars? The trees are too big on Mars. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about either. I think I'm on Mars. I think her trees on Mars are too big and can't be cut down. No tree is too big. Kieran will find a way. Where's the line? Hard to see what's seated and what's not. Yes, you can get a brand new tractor. We're playing the through the years challenge. So right now I'm only allowed to buy tractors that are 1953 or older. But yes, the game allows you to buy brand new tractors. In fact, most tractors in the game are brand new tractors. repurposing, Michael. We don't call it that. We call it repurposing trees. Yeah, so we're doing a challenge. We started in 1950, and then we're going through every season, every year. We click up another year. We're in 1953 now, and every year we get the equipment that got released in real life that year. It's pretty hard. It's honestly pretty hard, especially after being used to the really, really big tractors. I am looking forward to, I think in 1956 a lot of new equipment came out, some more modern classics, so I think we'll get some bigger tractors then. Till then we're making small improvements. What year did World War II end? Thanks for swinging by, Ollinator. Maxie, you're not good at this game? Yeah, it's a fun game. You don't have to be good at it, just as long as you're having fun. Yes, but Kieran, the large processors cost so much more money. Oh, that did not line up right. You get bored of the game? Yeah, it's not your type of game if you get bored of the game. Stop cheating in all the money. Stop making it easy. Make it hard for yourself. If you didn't make it easy for yourself, it wouldn't be so boring. Not yawning. Not yawning at all. I don't know what you're talking about. If you can figure a way of your tractor not to flip with a 3-point hitch harvester, get a bigger tractor. Yeah. Get one of the big quad or get dualies on the back. That might help some tip. Yeah. So you'll want duals on the tractor and see if that helps. The bigger the tractor and if you put duals on it, it should help it from flipping. Let's go fill up the cedar. It still has 22 liters, but I want to fill it up anyway. Because I'm not sure if that'll make it another round. It might. I'm just not sure. Oh, Jess is joining. See the train in the background? Way back there, really tiny. Hey Jordan, how's it going? Happy Easter. Welcome back, ALNHRTQF. Like, you didn't... Like, you left literally 3 minutes ago. Maybe a little more. So it doesn't use a lot of seed one direction. It is interesting to see what people think is a long time to be gone. And like Michael can disappear for 10 minutes without a BRB. 20 minutes, half an hour without a BRB, and just keeps talking as if he was here the whole time. And then somebody else bails out for 3 minutes, and they've got to say BRB and then back. It's interesting how different people perceive time, right? I think it's how we perceive time. So that used up what, 15%? Okay. Approximately, not quite. And then we will get back to disking after we get the seeded what we can seed. Disc for a bit. Do some more grass cutting. Keep switching it out. Because this is the first time we're seeding these fields like this. This road through the field is brand new. Because you can see the black line here where the line for the fields used to be. The fields used to run this way, and now we've switched it so the fields run the opposite direction. And of course, thank you to everybody in chat. If you guys are in chat, it also means you guys are subscribers, because I have it set so you can't chat unless you're a subscriber. That way it gets rid of so much spam. And if we still get some spam now, I'll change it. You have to be subscribed for a minute or 2 or 5 or 10. We'll keep adding to it if we need to, if spam keeps coming in. But making it so only subscribers can comment has gotten rid of most of the bots and spammers. I think Michael is AFK. So when is the total eclipse? That's like in a month, right? Or a little less than a month? Huh? In a week? Okay. Okay, so it's in a week. Okay. Coming up. Well, since we're not going to see it here, I haven't really been paying attention. I knew there was one coming, but it's more the eastern coast that's going to get to see it. April 4th? No, April 8th. You just said April 4th. Might as well just pay it today. Fill this up again, we'll go seed the other end of the field, and we'll come back here and switch jobs. Yes, yes please. Yes. Just got a bunch of emails and stuff, but yeah. I need to download the audiobook. That way we can listen. We never really started the other one, so I'll listen to this one first. Yes, we do have to do something about that. Need to make myself a new Spotify account and download some music. I do love the attention span of the vertical. First thing I did today morning when I signed in, first two commenters both told me to go do something else than I was doing. So I started swearing right away. I'm like, dang damn it, I just started the stream and I'm already swearing. And I am now doing those things they wanted me to do, like driving the John Deere Model A. But just don't have the patience to wait for it. Audible, right? Let's go. Audible. Library. All titles. Shattered Will. Downloading it. Seems like that should be the right one. Play right away. Yeah, Backyard Starship, Shattered Will. Huge farmyard, which means he has upgraded his farm to fit his new starship. Shattered Will. It does seem like a sad story. So they've got that new drive. See? Jess is out on a field somewhere spraying herbicide on the weeds. Last pass for seating before we have to do more disking. Hey, how's it going, Marty's? Yeah, we're playing old school old iron, so 1953 or older equipment. Old John Deere Model A. Hello, Error. Yeah, I see you in the Farm Sim Freak community as well. Farm Sim Freak swung by here earlier to say hi. And just so you know, and to anyone new here, we're doing 2 streams right now. Vertical and horizontal. So if you don't like the vertical stream, head over to the other stream and watch in horizontal. If you don't like the horizontal, head over to the vertical. Basically, if you're watching on your phone, stay on the vertical. If you're watching on a TV or a computer, go to the horizontal. 2 streams at the same time, both on YouTube. It often seems that YouTube pushes the vertical when a lot of people would rather watch on horizontal. I'm good with wherever you want to hang out. Or some of you guys like switching back and forth between both. Jess tried doing vertical on her computer, and her computer can't do it. We need to upgrade her computer, and her CPU is already as big as she can put in that on that motherboard, so that's an old motherboard. So we'd have to replace the motherboard, replace the CPU, replace the RAM. It's going to cost us some money, so we have to think about that. Yeah, I guess you could try it at a lower resolution, but I don't think it'll work, but you never know. Especially with adding a webcam and all that, so as we add stuff, it's not gonna work. Just gotta buy you a new PC. When I say a new PC, I mean just a new motherboard, processor, and RAM. We're not replacing the rest. Because a new motherboard pretty much is a new PC, because you've got to reinstall Windows. I guess you don't have to reinstall it, but you have to recertify it. And hopefully it allows you to. You might be forced to go with Windows 11. Alright, we'll just park this out of the way because we gotta go do some more disking. So we'll park the John Deere right here, shut it down. We'll jump into our Ford, do a little more disking. Hey Todd, how's it going? I'm getting hungry. I did not finish my breakfast, you are right. Little Ford that could. The Ford mod is fairly simplistic. I'm not a huge fan of it. I wish there was a little more detail on the tractor. From third person it's alright, but as soon as you go first person, you just, like, as soon as you go first person, like, the gauges are incomplete. They got the needles on there that move, but the mod is not 100% finished, in my opinion. But it's a nice little tractor. Does the job, and we can't be too picky in 1953. pressing hard enough on the throttle, it just stops. I do not have a phone game called American Farming. Is that what it's actually called? Just American Farming? Let's look it up. I legged you out, sorry. American Farming. That's definitely a farming sim wannabe. Yeah. It's not bad. It's got Case IH names and everything. There's versatile. For phone, that's not terrible. Modern classic farmall. Looks like it's all Case IH and versatile. That's it for farm equipment. Yeah. No John Deere or Massey Ferguson, or it's basically Case IH. I'm surprised versatile. Interesting. Had not heard of that game, because Farming Sim is on mobile as well, so Farming Sim I bet you is more expensive on the phone than America Farming. Alright, that's one time around with a Disker. Yeah, for phone graphics, it's not terrible. I think I would still prefer Farming Sim mobile version of Farming Sim, which is FS20? No, FS23. I think FS23 is mobile, if I'm not mistaken. FS23 on the phone looks a lot like this game. It's surprisingly close to this game on mobile. FS20, which is basically FS19 on mobile. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good game. I have never played it, but I've seen people playing it. It looks really good. Apparently, the sub and like button scared away the crows. Guess I should finish my breakfast. Cinnamon swirled cake with, you know, vanilla icing on top of it. It's good. It's so good. Good morning, James. Welcome to the stream. What? I didn't click Mila Girl. I clicked James. I refreshed it and the windows moved on the... Oh well. We'll wait for Mila Girls to disappear. Even though she's not in the house, she gets a shout out. It's 2 rounds. Wrong lever. It's cute though, the little mini pretzel and the little blossom. If I didn't have a 45-minute timer on them. You want me to change the timer? Is the timer too long on them? We can do that live right now if you want. It would take 45 minutes to do it. It used to be 5 minutes, so they're down to 4 minutes. Maybe I should change them to 3. I've got a test map that has unlimited money on it. Money is so easy to make on this game if you want. I've made it so it's hard to make money on this map. Because I don't want to make a lot of money. The game gets easy and boring then. Wait, did I actually do that on this map? I have to double check. I know I'm lagging you out. I'm sorry. Is that a different option? Where's our difficulty mode? Oh, here, economy difficulty, right there. Hard. Okay, yeah, we have it on hard. Okay, hallelujah. I'm like, wait, did we make that hard? It needs to be hard. So we are playing on very hard mode, playing in the 1953s. 1953s? Sure, if that makes sense. If you don't make the game hard for yourself, it gets boring. Because this game, you can literally go into the save file and change how much money you have. So money doesn't really mean anything in this game. Unless you've got the willpower to make it mean something and make it as hard as possible. Or else it's boring. Oh, I should throw James up. Milo Girl's gone. Okay, let's see if James actually shows up. There you go, James. You got your Skittles and your swords in the background. Working next to a car. That's 3 rounds. I've got 2 more rounds to go and then we'll switch jobs again. For exactly that reason, so it doesn't get boring. I like this Ford. It's actually a nice little tractor. Yeah, I think that's one thing Farming Sim is missing in its native having challenges. Like with some of these maps that have built-in challenges, you have to actually try to win the game by meeting these challenges. That adds a lot of fun to the game. American farming? Well, there's not much for options. Case IH or versatile, and I like versatile, so buy yourself one of those versatiles. They're made in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Buy yourself a Canadian tractor. Running cost. Oh, you're fixing stuff. Okay. I'm like, well, what's costing us money? Jess is doing repairs on her tractor. So, Jess, you're still cleaning up, but what the heck? There's lagging there? What's going on? I kind of like the old versatile, Todd. Jobs that can be done is disking. You could grab a disker for that tractor as well if you wanted to. You could have 2 people disking. Seeding, grass cutting, or you could throw a windrower on the back of that tractor and do a bit of windrowing and collect the grass. I think I would like to bale 1 trailer worth of grass bales for the sheep. Or you don't have to do anything. Just saying these are the options. Or you could put a grass cutter on the back of the thing and cut some grass. 1 more round and we switch jobs. The next job I'm switching to will be grass cutting. You need to talk? You can talk. Oh, okay, go do that then. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. As soon as I heard you had other things in real life to do, that's all I need to hear. Go do that. Stop sitting around and just go do it. Stop talking about it and just do it. I'm gonna be in the doghouse. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm good. You can have lunch after 12 sometime. 1-ish. Yeah, go do all your real life stuff. Thanks, Marty's. Marty's makes you think of Smarties? No, James likes Skittles, not Smarties. Oh, Smarties means different things to different people, so which Smarties were you thinking of? Those powdery candy things instead of the candy-covered chocolate? Wrong Smarties. When you say Smarties in Canada, you're thinking to a similar candy to an M&M. When you say Smartie in the US, you're thinking of those little powdery candy. And then after today's live stream, James will be live streaming tomorrow morning. I'm assuming European Truck Sim. And then after that, I think the next planned one would be next Saturday morning, unless we get home early enough to do one on Friday evening, but unlikely. You know, jobs, real life. Hey, this was our final pass, wasn't it? Okay, we're just gonna switch jobs. Let's jump in the farm mall and start cutting some more grass. head on over. Hey, Steady Eddie. Ah, there's not what I wanted to hit. Let's turn the cutter on. There we go. The little green engine. Yeah, you guys change your names so often. I don't know, why do you guys do that? Switch your name like as often as YouTube will allow you to. You'll never get a loyal following if you do that because nobody knows who you are. In fact, I'm rebranding my other channel and the logo, my avatar, is changing really, really slowly. In fact, I can show you how slowly that avatar is changing. I've deleted a couple already, but let's see, where would that be? I'm trying to remember where I put that. Maybe in here? No. Okay, here. There we go. So that's my current avatar that I'm showing right now. But it's going to change just to, because it was just the truck with a white background. And I don't want people to not know who I am. I want the logo to change so slowly that nobody notices. Changing the name of the channel makes people not have a clue who you are. Changing your logo of the channel makes people not know who you are. People look for your name and your logo. So our logo was just a clear white background, and slowly the background over months now has slowly faded into this. And then over the next couple months, the truck is going to shrink. Until it's just gone. So the logo will change very, very, very slowly. And so if you rebrand, do it super, super slowly. Like, it's going to take us months to change that logo. Maybe a year to change the logo to our new logo. The truck might not disappear all the way until we switch it, or switch the channel to RVing. And then maybe the RV will show up. Unless your goal isn't to get a whole bunch of subscribers. If you're trying to get a bunch of subscribers, or if you don't care about subscribers, don't care about growing a channel, and you're just here to have fun and not grow anything, then go ahead, swap and switch everything around. But if you're actually trying to grow a channel, make changes very slowly, because the people that have started following you will stop following you because they don't know who you are anymore. Got our McCormick, or I guess International Harvester, McCormick Farmall Super M. Not very common in real world, but it's a bigger engine in it. Cutting some grass. Yield is pretty good. This end of the field is not as good. The soil isn't as good. I'd say half the field is really, really good soil, half of it's not great. believe Kiram Gaming is doing another stream today at 1 Pacific time zone, so in an hour and 20 minutes. This part of the field is yielding really, really good. You can see if you can make a model railroad on your desk. So is that like the wooden, or is it like a plastic railroad? The Thomas train sets, I'm assuming. I can say I've never seen the TV show. I had a book of Thomas the Train Engine. Well, I don't think I had the book. I think our school had a book of Thomas the Train Engine. So I've seen that, but. Michael, are you in here? James, are you in here? Oop. Trying to think who else is here. End scale. End scale. I would love to build a Z scale. There's a scale that's smaller than Z. I can't remember what it is, but I saw someone with a scale and they had a hat and they had the train going around their hat with a battery inside the hat. That was pretty neat. Crash into the fence. Don't crash into the fence. The first 2 times around are always tricky. Ooh. What's wrong with eating grass? I don't know if there's anything wrong with eating grass. I think as kids it's healthy to explore and experiment and see what grass tastes like. Or making mud cookies and then eating the mud cookies. I did that. I ate mud cookies as a kid. I think it's healthy to explore and experiment. I think parents should allow their kids to eat grass and mud cookies. Because how else are you going to learn? How else are you going to stay curious? kids that are not allowed to experiment with eating grass or mud cookies will never be creative people. Experiment. Try the weird things. Just experiment safely. What is mud cookies? Literally, you take mud, slap them together into cookies, let them dry out in the sun, and then you go eat them. I don't recommend it, but Mom let us do it. It's like, if the kids want to make mud cookies, we'll let them make cookies out of mud, and then sure, try to eat them. We definitely only took one bite. Hey, Farming Sins, how's it going? Alright, that's only once around. If going around the barns, it takes a little longer. We do a lot of grass cutting on this farm because you get three cuttings over this field. So you get to harvest all the fields once, while you get to harvest this field 3 times. I'm looking forward to a bigger grass cutter, that's for sure. It is slow going. The farm's growing. Farm is growing. Got a nice bale storage here now. We need to get a bigger baler too. I want bigger bales than those little tiny square bales. I'm not sure what year we get a bigger baler, but I'm looking forward to upgrading. I know this year we bought a bigger potato planter, so that was nice. We've only got 3 cows right now, but we'll have 5 cows by the middle of summer sometime. Start getting some milk production. Don't have a milk trailer yet, so we gotta buy that too. We don't know what a Trackmaster set is. We never had any Thomas the Train sets. What should you plant? So do you have a harvester that can harvest wheat or corn? Like, as long as you have a corn harvester, I would say corn. If you don't have a corn harvester, I would go with soybean. Trackmaster set is a battery-powered toy system, includes motorized engines, stations, and track layouts. Trackmaster range was the first released in 2007 by Fisher Price and Mattel. Okay. It's basically like a plastic click-together track with motorized engines, probably battery-powered. Oh yeah, it says battery powered right there. I read it out loud. Alright, Kiram, get your crows out of the way. I guess Kiram listened. All of them. There we go. Thanks, Kiram. Oh, Farmer Joe's still in game. See your name there behind the shed. There's no way I'm gonna make that corner. We'll back up. Don't need my crash counter to go up. Look at those moo cows. Moo cow? Sure. All the bales have dumped over. What a mess. Did I just throw that into there? Probably have to clean this up a little more as they use more of the bales, eat more of the bales. Once we have more cows, they'll use more of this. This is part of my screw up with the horses. I threw all the extra bales over here. Yeah, I messed up with the horses. That's how we don't have any horses. Yeah, we'll clean this up another time. Move a little bit of it. As the cows slowly eat the bales, eat the hay, we'll tidy everything up. Good enough. Once they've got babies, they'll eat more grass too. Motorbikes outside. It's only 12 degrees, so it's a little on the chilly side to be on a motorcycle, but I am envious. I'm not a big fan of avocados, but why would you not just eat them straight out of the fruit? Like, just, how else would you eat? Like, how else did you eat avocado? It's the natural way you would eat an avocado. You just cut it in half and then, or just cut it in slices and eat it that way. We would always grow the avocados. We would save the stone and stick 3 toothpicks into it, and then put it on, hovering on top of the cup of water, so that half the avocado stone is in water, and wait for the tree to start growing. Once it starts growing, then you plant it in some soil, and then you grow your own avocado tree. Todd, if you've got the money, you should definitely buy. If you don't have the money, I would recommend not. I don't know what your budget looks like. Avocado and salsa. Yeah, I guess you can add avocado to all sorts of meals, but why wouldn't you just eat it straight? I don't understand why not. It's like eating an apple. You can add apples to all sorts of meals, or you can still just eat an apple. Todd, 100% yes. Whatever that number means, sure. Alright, thanks Green Engine for coming out and hanging out on our channel for a bit. Our farm is really coming along. It's quite nice. I'm very happy with the progress we're making. Most of our money is actually coming from this grass. We're putting it in our silage silo and making silage out of it. I think we're gonna actually tear that one down and rebuild it over here, or maybe just build a new one here and then tear the other one down. I think that's a thing we're gonna do. Basically have hay, silage, and straw all in this same area, and then have a thing that makes a little building that makes TMR, mixed ration for the cows. Have it all in one little area here. The car just stopped in the middle of the road. I'm confused. Just in the middle of a busy road. Just stopped. Okay, now it's driving away. What? That was weird. Not even a safe place to stop, just in the middle of the road. All this traffic backed up behind them. They left now. I don't get it. Trying to think how much of this do we want to bale into grass bales? Make sure the sheep have enough feed. They're eating a lot of grass now. We'll bale some of it. We don't need more hay, so we don't have to tether any of it, but we do need grass. Make sure the sheep have enough grass for the winter. I know it's only spring in here, but we gotta start thinking about winter for the sheep. Hit anything. My goal is to make the crash counter not go up at all today. It gets expensive. I already owe $47 to charity. think the goal is, once we have the money, we'll buy 2 horses here. Just 2 baby horses, and let them grow up. Once they're adults, we'll start riding them, and maybe we'll get some baby horses out of them. See if we can have a horse breeding program in the long term, but that'll take some time. Said no to crash counter today. No crash counter. Oh, way in the background there's the train going by. It's tiny, tiny little line on the horizon. All right, that's 3 times around. 2 more times to go before I switch jobs. You bought a Farmall Model M, so basically this tractor. I see hearts floating by, so I gotta throw the heart up. For everybody that's hitting the hearts. How's it going, Mila Girl? Mila Girl's in the house. Figured as much with the hearts, but never can be sure. How's your day going, Milo? Ah, man, you lucky. You have a front end loader on it? And the tricycle wheel, I can put a tricycle wheel setup on here, but I can't put a front end loader on it. I want a front end loader so bad. I can't find one. Like, I can't find a mod anywhere that does 1953 or earlier with a front end loader. Lots after that. 1956, I think, we start getting front end loaders. But nothing earlier. Your mini day's been really good. Well, this is all I've done today, Milo Girl. I woke up in the morning, started streaming at, what was it, 9 a.m.? And I haven't stopped streaming since then. So this is all I've done today. This is my day. Once we end the stream here, then we have to get ready for work. And I know I'm streaming a little later than normal, but just said food won't be ready till 1 p.m. and that's 15 minutes from now, so I might as well stream a little longer. Also, I'm looking forward to a bigger baler. tiny little square bales are, well, they're a lot of work. I'm sure Milo Girl will run into each other because we do evening streams and morning streams, right? So if you can't join our morning streams, try to join one of our evening streams. It'll work out. Life always works out. Well, Michael, I have to give you one of these this time.
1 eternity later.
Because you complain about how long Milo Girl takes to come back. Yeah, that was you this time for sure. This mod has a front-end loader attachment. Not really, no. I mean, so here's the thing. Where's the front-end loader? I can go front-end loader. Yes. That's the Quickie front-end loader. Yay! Awesome. Let's go to front-end loaders. Where's the Quickie? These do not work. So I got a feeling we have to wait for a year that the Quickie got released before the game will allow us. Milo Girl, you want your cute heart-shaped pillow? Let's let the pillow go for a swim. It's not very nice. You can have a pillow fight though. Pillow fights are always fun. So Milo Girl, get it all soggy and then hit Michael with it. Just a solid thump. Wet pillow fight. That'll knock you off your feet. Bought all 3 of those cows as babies, little baby calves. They're all growing up now. what about a pool of grass? There's no such thing as a pool of grass. Doesn't a pool imply liquid? Anything that pools would be a liquid. Alright, one more round, then we'll switch over to our Model A, John Deere Model A, do a bit of seeding. A pool can be solid. I don't see how a pool could be solid. Description of a pool. There's carpool, so what's a carpool? Is a pool just things gathered together? Swim in a mini pool of Reese cups. So Todd, my guess is that the Quickie front loader did not exist in 1953, and that's why with this mod we have on, it's not showing up. All the DLCs are showing up and getting past this mod, so you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, front end loader would be very handy. I wish we had an old school front end loader that would work with this tractor. They existed in real life, I just haven't found a mod that works. Michael, your heat in Texas would melt all of Milo's Reese cups. It's like buying ice cream or a chocolate bar in Belize. It's like, you better eat it right away because it's gonna melt as soon as it's out of the AC. You walk outside, it's gone. It's not something you bring home. Unless you have a cooler or something and then you go beeline home, have it all packed with ice. Speaking of heat, it's hot in here. It says it's 26 degrees Celsius in here. PC's like an oven here. Having my PC and Jess's PC running warms up this room very quickly. I should slide the door open a bit. Let a little bit of cool air in. I'm gonna go do that. just a crack. Let some air flow through. $28°C there. Yeah, but 26 inside. It's only 13 outside. If it was 28 outside over here, I'd have the doors closed and the AC going. Which you probably do. You probably have your AC going. A mini drink. I've got a mini drink. Case Magnum 8900. What year did that tractor come out? You guys all try to help me find a mod. But did this tractor exist in 1953? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. $1996. 1996. That's not 1953. That's a new tractor. That's a modern classic. I gotta wait a couple of years for that to come out. A few decades, actually. All right, that is 5 times around that field. Let's jump into the John Deere Model A tricycle wheel setup. Do this end of the field first, and then we'll come back and do that part. Love the sound of this track. It's just such a good sound. This little black line has never been planted with any kind of seed before. It used to be the border between the two fields. Oh, there goes the train in the background. You guys see the train? Tiny little train back there. Now that's a mini train. Got a cup of milk, or is that a cup of water? A mini cup of iced tea. Sweet iced tea, right? Please let it be sweet iced tea. Yes, yes, that is mini yum then. I could go for some good sweet iced tea, that's for sure. What? One drop of mini sweet iced tea would last me for a week. Unbelievable. That's cruel. You know how much iced tea I like drinking? Actually, that's James. James drinks a lot of iced tea. I don't know if so much anymore, but Skittles and iced tea. Lives off of Skittles and iced tea. Seems accurate. One drop is like 100 gallons, sure. Milo, I think your math is a little off. I still don't think it's 100 gallons, even if I was the size of that little number one, one drop of water. I don't think it'd be 100 gallons. Although, 4 gallons, you know what, your math might not be that far out if you're comparing that number one with, your math might not be that far out. No, we do not have any trucks on this farm yet. We have a couple of mods that will come into effect in, I think, 1956 we might get a truck. We don't have any older trucks than that. Haven't found a mod yet. So it's all tractor and trailer. Speed of light's 7 times 1 second around Earth. Yeah, I think that's probably accurate. That sounds right. I won't argue against it because I don't. It sounds right. Although light doesn't really travel around the Earth. If light went all the way around the Earth, that's how long it would take. Light doesn't do that because it's bouncing off of everything. But if light were shot around the Earth and traveled all the way around, that is how long it would take. Because if light did that shooting around the Earth, we wouldn't have nighttime. Funny thing is, when you're in first person, you can't even see the gauges on this tractor. There are gauges. I think there's 3 gauges behind the steering column. It's funny that they hid the gauges behind the steering column. From here you can see the gauges. There's also a pull tab there. I don't know if that's for the choke or not. There's actually 3 pull tabs. 2 white ones and 1 black one. Sure what those 3 tabs do. the levers on the steering column would be, one of them is for throttle for sure. I don't know what the other one would be for. One would be throttle control. Can't see where the other one goes. The bottom one, at least on the bottom one goes through the engine, so that'd be throttle control. I'm not sure where the top one goes. You guys have a John Deere B model in real life. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Model A is very well, whoever modded it, very good in details. Lots of little details. I mean mini details. Three pedals on the ground. We've got left and right foot braking. I'm not sure what that pedal is. Maybe that's the clutch for shifting? Because the throttle is on the steering. The throttle is hand controlled. John Deere Model Bs. One is 1936 and the other one's 1950. Fill up with seeds again and then do the other side of the field before we have to do some more disking. It's a big field to be seeding with a seeder this small. Alright, do this side here. Do we have to roll this field? Let's take a look. No, it's not going to need rolling. Okay. Okay. pH looks okay. Nitrogen is terrible. Oh, look, our grass info is expiring, so we got to do some field testing on that. That's good to know. Let's take a look. Yeah, pH says it looks good. But nitrogen is bad. Definitely in the red there. okay. Small, bad. Mini, okay. Milo girl setting down the rules. Setting down the mini rules. Farm Sim Shorts, how's it going? How's it going, Drew? Farm Sim Shorts in the house. Just chilling with your wife? I think that's the way life goes, or that's the best way having life go. Just relax. Oh, Michael's trying to pick a fight there, I see. Yeah, I figured I'd try to stream till 1, because I think Kiram is starting a stream at 1. I'm getting hungry, though. We should go take a quick look. Let's see. Oh, is Kiram set up for a live? That's me. Why did it change channel on me? Ah, yes, right there. Yep, 1 p.m. So Kiram will be up at 1 p.m. So yeah, we'll go till 1 then. And then switch over and chill and watch his channel after. You're gonna change this one to your your avatar in YouTube? It's pretty funny. Looks like a pretty happy farmer for sure. Michael, what are you talking about? The stream's about to get killed. There's another 15 minutes to go. What's wrong with you, Michael? Man, I was just thinking I really could use a moderator for the shorts. I mean, it's pretty good right now. Earlier we could have used a moderator for shorts. I was asking, it's like, Michael on here? Is Milo girl on here? Nobody's here. I kind of needed a moderator for a second. We'll have to see if there's some people that show up in shorts regularly that I can turn into a moderator. But we'll get rid of the junky comments. The ones that bother me is when they say hi, hi, hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Don't repeat stuff over and over. I need a moderator to delete those repeats. Milo, you're supposed to be helping me. Yum, yum, yum.
Now, where are my cookies? You take my cookies. No. Oh, they're right here. Oh, me love my cookies. No. This message approved by Cookie
Mini snack
Monster.
time. I know food's
Ah,
almost ready. Mini snack time. Nope, nope, nope. Try to do that one-handed. Did not work. Alright, that's better. Michael, chill your jets there. Man. Michael will just do whatever it takes to get attention. Whatever that car was sounded like they had like a tin can for the muffler. See, Jess has come back around. Or I hear a Jess anyway. See, it didn't crash a single time on this stream. Not a single time. No, you cannot change that. You cannot change that. You do not. It wasn't a cookie, but close enough. I'm gonna leave it as a crash jar unless somebody tells me to change it. Like I haven't had or heard a good anything good to replace the crash jar with something else. The swear jar was fun, but I wasn't a fan of having to swear to make the money go up. Having a crash jar is better, so someone has a better idea. A cookie jar? Every time I say cookie or something? That might be a thing. And yeah, Drew, this is 1953 in-game. Every time I eat a cookie? Yeah, but then I could control that jar so easily. Just not eat a cookie during live stream. I haven't today, so. Yeah, I've been eating the cinnamon swirl bread, or cake, or whatever, loaf cake. I have been eating that. How about the mini jar? Every time Milo Girl says mini, I have to donate $1. That's very rigged. Oh, every time I say small or little or tiny, instead of saying mini, I have to put in money in the jar. Yeah, that would be an accidental add up pretty quick. Yeah, I'd be broke, I think, Miller Girl. I'd be broke. I would be mini broke. there we go. Farm Sim Shorts changed his avatar to this one over here. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. I like it. It still has the same feel to it because your old avatar had a lot of green in it, and this still has a lot of green in it. So it works. I like it. Best thing anyone made for you? Jess actually made that, not me, so. Jess made that one. I like how happy the dude, the farmer looks. Farm sim shorts. Happy dude. Made in Canada with love by Jess. That does sound wonderful. Did that bird just get seated over? I think that's what I just saw. Every time I end the stream jar, well then I just have to add $1 every time I stream. That just seems silly. Alright, let's fill this up again. We'll park it and start doing some disking here. Got another 7 or 8 minutes before Kiram goes live. I answered that question already. That's a pet peeve of mine. Ask a question and then leave the stream. And then come back 10 minutes later and ask the same question again. So I did answer that question. Do I have a truck on this farm? The answer was no, I have not found any mods of trucks 1953 or older. Some people can't comprehend when I say 1953 or older, I mean a smaller number than 1953, as in 1952, or 1951, 1950, 1949. Smaller. The number has to get smaller, not bigger. Why don't I make one? Because modding is hard. Modding is very hard. And I don't have time. I would like to actually learn how to mod, but time. I'd love to make my own map. But time and effort that goes into it, it's a lot of work. Yeah, if I had the time, I would definitely play with it and learn how to do that. I'm sure once you've done a lot of modding, it's fast and easy to sculpt everything, but you've got to do a lot of it to get the hang of it. And like I said, you need the time. Perhaps once this channel gets monetized and the other channel gets monetized and we make enough money to live off of YouTube, then I can have the time to make mods. It'd be pretty cool to do that. Just make mods for people. And people come in and request mods and live stream making mods. That could be a fourth channel that we do. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll do it that way. Takes about 50 hours. Taking you over 50 hours just to build a house. Yeah. Yeah. And houses are pretty square. What was that, Jess? It's stuffy? Stuffing. Okay, I'm like, I got the door open. How is it stuffy? Yeah. Kieran is going to start his stream here, so we'll swing over and watch Kieran stream here shortly. I need a break, need to stretch my legs a bit. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I know Kieran does like 5 hours, but that's insane. Two of 400 subs. We are at 399 subscribers? I had to go check. I'm like, what do you mean 400 subs? We have 399 subscribers. What we really need is watch time. So we only need 101 subscribers to get monetized. But what we need is watch time. So we need 3,000 hours of watch time in the last year. And every day, the watch time we got a year ago disappears, and the watch time we're getting this year gets added. So let's go take a look over here. Watch time. We are at, out of 3,000 hours, we are at 1,628 hours watch time. So we're just over halfway to becoming monetized. So we need a lot more watch time. I know our subscribers, we're going to hit 500 subscribers long before we hit the watch time. So I need to make a bunch more shorts. What's that? Huh? Yeah, have a short that leads up to our live stream. Kieran said that shorts actually push people into our live stream. Suggest that when people watch my short, it tells them to go watch me live. So yeah, there's that red circle that it tells you that you're live. Of shorts, yeah. So thank you to everybody that's been subscribing, and thank you to everybody that's doing the watch hours. When does YouTube restart the watch hours? Every single day. Every single day the watch hours get... Kieran's live. I hear Kieran in the background. Let's just mute him. Yep, you missed your song. So, basically, it's a moving calendar watch time. Every time we click into the next day, the cutoff date moved one over. So, basically, it just counts. It counts your watch time for the last 365 days. So, today's watch time and then 364 days before that. All that watch time gets added. So the watch time from 366 days ago does not get counted anymore. That's why that number is hard to grow, because you have to get more and more watch time, right? So I need to do more long streams. So that's going to be the hardest part. So if somebody wants to help us get monetized, put any of the 3Js on your computer when you walk away. Hit play and walk away and let it play for an hour or however long it plays till it asks if you're still watching. Sort newest to oldest. Watch the newest video. Let it play in the background. That's the best way to make this channel monetized, but who's gonna do that? Not enough people to actually move the needle a lot. But yeah, we are at 1,628 hours watch time. You always put a video on before going to bed. Yep. And here's the other thing. If you have multiple monitors and you put me up on one of the monitors while you're working here, that does not count as watch time if that window is not selected as the main window currently watching. If it's a side window, YouTube does not count it as watch time. So I know I'm getting a lot of watch time that is like that. I watch a lot of YouTube while I'm playing a game or editing video. None of that counts as watch time. It has to be the main window open, which is annoying, but I understand why YouTube does it. So they want you to be focused on the video so that they can push ads to you, but got 4 phones on different accounts. Well, that would do the trick. Getting 4 watch time at the same time on different, yep, that would definitely do the trick. But we literally need 1,400 hours of watch time. It's a little bit. It'll take a bit of work. Little YouTuber insider there. Alright. We are going to pause this game so I don't accidentally waste a whole bunch of time here before saving and quitting. Let's swing by Kiram's channel here. I'll share a link to his stuff. And that way you guys can swing over. So he's got, that's vertical, that's his horizontal. Whoops. So we'll share his horizontal link in our horizontal video, and we'll share his vertical link in our vertical stream. So head on over there. I'm gonna go and hang out in his channel for a bit while eating food and stuff like that. And then we will we'll get ready for work, but we're gonna hang it on Kiram's channel here for a bit. For now, we are out of here. See you guys next weekend. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom, 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 nom.
Play this map. This
one's not available on Xbox. The size of the file is just way too large. Also, it's very, how do you say it, complicated. It has a lot of scripting involved.